and hello my Virgos. It's Tori, the Hope Dealer of Guided Intuition, and I'm here to do your monthly spiritual guidance from Spirit, your guides, Jesus, Allah, the universe, whatever it is you believe in, Virgo. This is what they want you to pay attention to in the month of August. So guys, keep in mind that this is a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. However, there are so many beautiful souls that are sharing their gifts. You're going to find someone who picks up on your energy. So the shoe does not fit. Don't force it, okay? It's totally fine. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm friendly. Share with a friend, your fellow Virgos. Okay, so baby loves Virgo. Can I hug you? Can I virtually virtually love on you? Listen. Before we even get into the reading, I just want to talk about a certain situation. You'll know that if this applies to you. But I really feel like Virgos, there is a connection that I see it two ways. In the month of not even in the month of August, because if y'all are old school, you know that I did not post June or July. So it could have happened then, but I really feel like there's an important relationship that either was over or you have surrendered it and accepted it for what it is, okay? Or even if it's like, because I really wanted to talk about a relationship, but honestly, it could be something that you held dear and close to your heart, and there's just this surrender or this mourning of a relationship that I just seen. You know, maybe what it could have been, you know, what you wanted it to be, and it's not quite there. But I just feel like there is this mourning of a relationship, you know, or an acceptance of a relationship, and I want to let you know, Virgo, no matter what, even if this person comes back around, or if they don't, or you're just completely done, like, Tori, no, I don't even want that. This is what I want to let you know, no matter how, because what I felt, the kind of awakening that happened in some kind of relationship dynamic, or even with yourself, maybe it's the relationship with yourself and how you view yourself, Virgo, and you're starting to, I feel like it just open up, come out your shell is just what I'm seeing. About who you are, what you're passionate about, what matters to you. There's just this great awakening. And some of you found it by yourself in this quarantine, but for some of you, there was a relationship that you held dear, a person that maybe you were rooting for, you were betting on, and it just didn't quite go the way that you desired it to go. Okay, because as I was like getting ready to do your reading, anytime I step into an energy, I take on certain things, or the universe is talking to me ever since. And I noticed like I kept saging myself, extra saging the table, saging my cards. Like I put on like meditative music. Like I went with the Palo Santo honey and saged myself. And then I had the need to like want to put on all my crystal bracelets, like go get some and just like really put on my crystals and just really like ground myself and just like cover myself. So I feel like there's a massive heart awakening for you, even if it didn't happen in August, Virgo. You're really going to be feeling the effects of that, and this could show up. And I just feel like you had to do something that was best for you. Be it in a relationship, be it in career, you had to make a move that was best for you. You had to make a move to put your happiness first. You had to make a move to honor yourself. Okay? Self-love, it can show up in so many ways. I'm just feeling like just really being your authentic, no longer hiding who you are, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want. I just felt this massive heart awakening has happened to you in the month of August. Okay, so in your meditative session with me and Spirit, as a collective, this is what I got for you. It is important in the month of August, Virgo, that you trust yourself. And don't overanalyze. Because what I seen was, you know, whatever happened, it was massive, it was big, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, but it was just, I felt like, you know how you just want to grab some snacks and just get under the covers and just call it a year? Like, you just want to be comfort and just, like, I want you to trust yourself. You made the right decision. There's a decision that you made, and you made the right decision. And I feel like for some of you, it is, so sorry, it is a relationship. And I need you to know, like, there were some hard truths that you had to look about this person or expectations or something. And I feel like in the month of August, you're surrendering it, coming into acceptance, and just really focusing on you and your happiness. Even if you're in the current relationship with this person, I just feel like you're putting yourself first. Like, you are, like, putting yourself first, so maybe this person can put you first, okay? So it's very important that you don't overanalyze, because, with this massive awakening in the heart, when I was meditating, that heart chakra was spinning, and it was spinning and getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I feel like wherever you were cold, the coldness is leaving, and it's really being set on fire. And also, Spirit wants you to know that the world is at your feet. The world is at your feet. Nothing is outside of your reach if you believe. Okay? Do you hear me, Virgo? The world is at your feet. Nothing is outside of your reach if you believe. Meaning that career, meaning the kind of love that you desire, whatever it is that you felt like you had to surrender and just give up, what Spirit is wanting you to know, there's a rebirth here. So trust yourself. Trust that you made the right decision in the month of August for your happiness and your well-being. Also, when I was aligning, I was like, okay, so, how can they really, overcome this morning or whatever, this great awakening? Because the common misconception of an awakening is that, it's all zen and skittles and rainbows and unicorns, when hell no, you snotting, you're crying, you're facing your inner child, you're facing your fears, you're learning to put yourself first. And that can be scary. And when you have to look at, okay, well, I have this toxic thing that I do, or I've been like, just, not really valuing myself, not really putting myself first. So I feel like in the heart, okay, there is this deeper level of belief happening that it can happen for you. That the fairy tale can happen for you. Because I feel like somewhere down the line, the magic got a little lost and you went thinking really logic. You Virgos. Look, I'm talking on moon. My moon is a Virgo, honey. So, we pay attention to the details. And sometimes, that's why it's important that you don't overanalyze and you just pace yourself, okay? And I feel like in your root chakra, so any attention that you pay to these chakras that I'm talking about, Virgo, is going to be beneficial for you in the month of August, okay? It's really going to help get over whatever this hurdle is that's still lingering, or, help motivate you is what I'm seeing. So your heart, your root, which is red, your heart, which is green, your sacral chakra, which is orange, okay? And I feel like there's a lot of reparenting yourself, inner child, just really seeing yourself as the confident, beautiful person that you are. And I feel like there's something with the inner child and how you were introduced to, whether it's career or relationship, there's just doing what you want was not a reality. Like, there's a belief in the inner child that happy forever is, or, you don't get a happy forever or something like that. That's what I'm seeing. Hold on, Virgo. So sorry about that, Virgo, with that interruption. Okay. So yeah, like I said, any attention that you pay to those chakras, your heart, your root, your sacral chakra, also, I want to say your solar plex. The way that I love to cater to my chakras, okay, is via meditations, yes, but I also love to eat fruits and vegetables in those color categories, or with your root, anything rooty, ginger tea, like you can, onions, anything with root in it, it's good. That's the easiest way to me, food. Okay, like you can really level up, and I would say just give yourself, like, do a 7-day detox with just fruits and vegetables and really feed that heart chakra. Oh my God, again? All right, my Virgo. So now we're going to go ahead and get into your monthly spiritual guidance. We're going to check and see, like, what doors are you walking through in the month of August. But keep in mind that first little session that I had with you guys, that was something that I was just feeling. So that could be just for a particular person. But now we're going to go ahead and get into What we're going to see, what doors are you walking through in the month of August? As I was pre-shuffling, this door wanted to come through, okay? So we're going to check that door out, but let's just see. Spirit, what door is Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus walking through in the month of August? I'm guided to take 3 doors, Virgo. So listen, you need to trust yourself when it comes to your business. Ooh, heart healing. I told you guys. OMG. Yeah, somebody's coming out of a dark night of the soul. Like, there's a great awakening happening. And I know that it's a rough patch and it might feel a little funny in the beginning of August, depending on when you're watching this. But I just see you're walking into the light, my love. We have heart healing. Morning now has had its time. Do not pay it a single dime. Emerge from the darkness. A new day starts. Let light embrace the healing heart. So yeah, like I said, mourning a relationship, mourning a situation, mourning an end to the way that you used to see yourself, mourning to, not, maybe loving yourself or believing that a happily ever after is possible for you, that your dream job is possible for you. Like, hey, I just see like you are making amends with the past and you are opening your heart, Virgo, for new opportunities, new business ventures. That's what I'm seeing. And then this door, to me, I always call this my Zen door. This just looks like coming into complete bliss, complete Zen, peace. And maybe that's something you've been lacking these couple of months, like some peace in a particular area. We have offering. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. Again, offering. Talking about the heart. Being open. I really feel like the month of August is a time for you to like be of service, because that's what Spirit told me. Like, Tori, the more that you show up for people, the more that the universe is going to take care of you. So you better believe the more that you put yourself out there, Virgo, whatever business that you're doing, like, listen, just keep doing it. It's going to bear its fruit. But every tree that you plant, it starts with a seed. Okay. Every vegetable, fruit, it starts as a seed. Plant seeds and allow it to flourish, allow it to grow. Don't just think, oh my God, okay, you started it, you did it, it didn't go anywhere, now you're discouraged. No, listen, there's a process. Everything has a process. Okay? And don't compare your process to other people's process too. So we have palmistry. Fortune and tarot, collective destiny, the palm lines from birth. Tell your sacred palmistry. Listen to the notes of intuition. So listen, really tuning into, you're walking through the door of intuition, really tuning into your intuition and trusting yourself. Get it? Trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. This is how you overcome, and this is how you have victory. In whatever area it is you're seeking in the month of August, is by trusting your intuition. I love intuition. I'm trying to tell y'all, I love my intuition. Do you know how it has saved me, honey? It has guided me. It took me to beautiful places. And your intuition is taking you to beautiful places, Virgo. So let's see, what quote is going to govern your life in the month of August? What quote is going to govern your life? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, you got that. Let's see. Don't grieve anything you lose. Ooh, hold on, wait. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Come on, Virgo. Listen, don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. Whatever had to go, Virgo, I know it might be hard, even if it's a relationship, even if it is, final, or, you're trying to save, you're saving space. Don't grieve anything you lose. Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes around in another form. What does that mean? What is for you will never miss you. When you let go of things, you allow what really is meant for you to find you. That was one of the things that I had to, especially when we have a whole idea, we make a whole vision up in our head and it does not pan out the way that we want it to pan out, Virgo. I'm a Sagittarius. We don't miss the mark. Do you understand me? We don't miss the mark. And maybe that's an ego thing for us, okay? Even though this is, I just want to put myself out there. We don't miss the mark, Virgo. So if no one don't understand you, I understand you. And I had to come to that terms like, no, you have to surrender this. This is completely out of your will. Or is it for your will? Is it for your highest good, but you just can't see it yet? Because one of the things I pride myself on, anything I've ever truly wanted and I went after it, I got it. But it is certain situations and certain things when free will is involved in circumstances and it's lessons involved, honey, you cannot control. And I just feel like there's a sense of surrender. And listen, you mourned enough. It's time to get back to what is you. We got constantly taking inventory of what's important to you. Constantly take inventory of what's important to you. And this is relationships. This is people. These are things that maybe belief things. I mean, listen, is it serving you? Is it of importance right now? Do you need to just let this thing go, put it down, tuck it in the corner, and focus on what it is that you need to focus on so you can show up? Because abundance is here. Your intuition is leading you to your heart's desires. Okay? So let's see. How can we really help you in the month of August, Spirit? What's going to really help Virgo to really let go of whatever it is they're deeming as a loss? Okay. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. So going outside in nature. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. So I feel like going out in nature is going to be, ooh, and look on the bottom of this, baby. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. I just feel like there's a need for you to go with your flow. Go with your flow. What is for you will continue, and what is not for you will fall off. And if they want to get back on, they gonna know. They spirit gonna talk to them and tell them what they got to do to be in accordance. But you can't stop, Virgo. You have to go. Okay. You got to check, sometimes sometimes we get too ahead of ourselves. We're trying to bring things in the future in this present moment, or sometimes we're trying to bring the past in this present moment. No, this present moment, everything that you need in this present moment is there right now, right there. Okay. If it's not meant for this time. And we know that we have to live in the present moment. So it says surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs. And remember that no is a complete sentence. Yeah. And maybe your focus on this relationship has kind of slowed you down a little bit because you have surrender procrastination. Now is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And that's what I feel like you're coming into, Virgo. You're getting your mojo back, okay? Just trust yourself. Trust yourself. It's all going to be worth it, okay? So what I want to do now, Virgo, is I want to just take a look and just see. I have some cards already pulled and laid out. What's going to be crowning you in the month of August, meaning the things that Spirit is really going to be placing at the forefront of your mind for you to process, because the more that you take the time to look at these things, Virgo, the more beauty and fulfillment you're going to feel in your life in the month of August. Okay, so first we have emotions that's crowning you. No given. We have motivation that's crowning you. We also have grief work. Okay, grief work is that heavy stuff. Remember I just said, feeling really fragile, a great awakening. And lastly, we have finances. So there is something with finances, and I feel like wanting to create. I feel like in the month of August, you're putting together a master plan. I feel like getting organized, looking at your bank account, looking at your money, just really, I feel like a financial plan is going to be beneficial to some of my Virgos. Getting clear on what it is that you desire, what it is that you like to do for work. Okay, maybe you have the moonlight, and that's where you get work a 9 to 5, and then when you get off that 9 to 5, from 5 to 10, you're working on your dream, you're working on your vision. You know that as soon it's going to take the place where you're not even in a 9 to 5. Okay, don't judge your story. Don't judge what you have going on. Don't compare it. There we go. Don't compare it to other people's story. It doesn't matter. Okay. It doesn't matter if it's all about what is beneficial for you. So I feel like there's a change within your finances here. Also with your emotions. I feel like you're being motivated to do the grief work, and really look at your emotions and really validate your emotions. You get what I'm saying? Pay attention to your emotions, not neglect them, because you know what? Oh, you know what? Such and such did this. I'm just going to, no more people pleasing. Acknowledge your emotions. Acknowledge your emotions and work through those emotions. Because I think like one of the things that, people think about Virgos is Virgos don't feel, or like they're numb. And that is the most farthest thing from the truth. You stash them. And I feel like in the month of August, your emotions are crowning you. But it might be intense, but I feel like it's going to help you bring clarity into your life, structure into your life. Because the inside of us, like, like they say, like the outside of our house, if it's dirty or something, it mimics the inside of us. In order to really grab these blessings that are here for you in the month of August and get focused, Virgo, it's going to take you to sort out your emotions, okay? And focus on what motivates you. And allow these emotions to be released. Okay? I want to look at grief work really quick. Grief work. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, it says, this card signals that your heart needs some healing from one or more losses. There's grief work to be done as a way of moving forward with your life. Already you can think of how this specifically, hope I said that right, applies to you. Unhealed grief is compounded by each subsequent loss. Although it's uncomfortable to mourn and cry, sometimes this is the only path to healing. That's why it's best to heal with experienced grief counselors, grief support groups, trauma trained therapists. Loss is one of, okay, so I feel like for some of you, I just seen like you're going to be mourning a parent. It could be a parent that passed, or even like a passing of like maybe you were pregnant and there's a passing, okay? Or even like, I am seeing that. Okay, it always gets tight when the second saying things like, a passing of like maybe like a miscarriage or something like that. But I also feel like for some of my love muffins, it's like doing a grief work with like a parent or someone that's of significance to you that passed, and maybe you really never dealt with those emotions, or even this new birth of you grieving you're seeing yourself in an old light, and allowing, crying for that old you as this new one is reborn is what I'm seeing. Okay, so that's what's crowning my Virgos. I don't know why I was about to say Leos. What's that about? Virgos in the month of August. Now we're going to check and see what's going on for love. And as I was pulling these cards, guys, even if you're in a relationship, I just feel like this is really geared towards singles. So what I did is I asked Spirit, what is the vibration of love need from the love muffin that's going to be watching this? And we have romance, and act as if your partner is here. So I feel like Spirit just what you're going through right now in the month of August, the vibration of love is really helping you clear out your heart space so you will be open to receive this new connection that's coming in. Because I feel like some of you're making an effort to free yourself from a situation that at the time is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. It's unrequited. It's one-sided. And I feel like for right now, whether you identify yourself on, because I always say this because I feel the energy, a divine counterpart journey, a twin flame journey, whatever title you deal with. They're on a DF level. This is only for select few. If you identify with that. We are shedding an old paradigm, okay? And you're really being asked to surrender. Connections that aren't fully moving forward with you right now in this present moment, because we know we have to be in this present moment. So anything that takes your attention off from this present moment, because this is a time to create. This is a time to pour into you. This is a time to pull off the mask. You get what I'm saying? And some people are quite not ready to do that. So you're being asked to free yourself. Okay? Because in order to, get what it is that you want, all right, whether there's a rebirth with this person, they do what they got to do and come back around. But I feel like, the spirit is saying it's time for you to open up because a real connection is here for you. But maybe your heart, and I'm going to get off of that journey, but my singles, there is a connection that's here for you right now. We have the wedding, okay? This situation involves marriage. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Calling in your soulmate. Call in your soulmate. Because you're ready, okay? You also got the Justice card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Strength, and the Six of Wands. Listen, you can hold space for what it is or how you desire to be loved. But listen, the relationship that you desire and want is here for you. After everything that you have been through, it's here. That's what I'm seeing right now. It's here. And you're being asked to, let go of an expectation. And it's not the easiest. It's not the easiest to want something and then have to let it go. But I promise you, what is for you will never miss you. Okay? But I feel like for my singles, there is a divine love here. And I feel like your spirit is prepping your heart. Okay, so you'll be open to receive that love because I see like a long-lasting relationship coming in for you guys with the Six of Wands here. It's going to take some strength because maybe this person is like the opposite of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised that card, keep an open mind about your partner. Maybe the way that you desire to be loved, they could be a little different than your usual type. You probably like loud and they're soft. They're soft spoken. Like, it doesn't matter. But I feel like it's going to take you to have strength to like make this connection work. Okay? Just due to how you were treated in the past from past relationships, or even, this person that you guys are having a new birth with, a rebirth with. But what Spirit just wants you to know is focus on this now. Keep doing what you make the effort to free yourself from any connections that you feel like it's one-sided, because if you are entertaining one-sided and entanglements, you can. No judgments here, honey. However, that is the vibration that you are aligning with. You're aligning with that vibration. So guess what? You're going to keep getting more of that. And if you truly desire a sound relationship where it's oneness and it's you and this person, you first must give that to yourself. Okay, I'm not meant to turn this into a counseling session. But you got to give it to yourself so that can be mirrored back to you. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing when it comes to love. All right, my love muffins. So I swear, like the love, I think I'm going to do like an additional love reading for all 12 signs this month and like see how your person feels about you and how you feel about your person, because these love sessions has been coming off as like counseling sessions. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody learning about self right now, because first you got to get right with self for you like try to get into a relationship, because I mean that's going for everybody. Okay, so let's just see what will bring you more fulfillment in the month of August if you apply it to your life. Okay, we have be bold, make the first move. The energy is gaining momentum. Okay, the waxing moon, the carnal moon, and then we have your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So I feel like, listen, the more that you're bold and you take a chance and listen to your intuition, okay, the more that you are stepping in the divine direction of the desires of your heart is just what I'm seeing. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. It's not in vain. It's not easy, but it's not in vain. And then next we have the Fool. We have the Magician, the Fool and the Magician, optimism, freedom, okay, and then manifestation. So I feel like, listen, you're manifesting right now. This is why it's highly important as a collective that you try to stay on the highest vibration, because depending on what vibration you're on and where you are in alignment internally, that's going to be what you manifest. Be it in career, you know what I'm saying? What do you desire? Script. Write down what it is that you desire when it comes to a relationship, how you're going to feel when you have this relationship. Write down, how it is that what kind of career do you want? How does it feel to have this career, Okay. So, following that, guys, we have the Temperance card, moderation. And I feel like this is just about having patience. It's building momentum. The desires of your heart, the things that you want, this relationship, this the grand opportunity, expanding your business. It's happening. Don't give up hope. I'm telling you. You got the 10 of kings. The 10 of rings, okay? Which is like the 10 of pentacles. Satisfaction. It really is yours. It's just about being dedicated. So what Spirit just wants you to know, it's going to bring you more fulfillment, realizing that, what? It might not be happening right now overnight, but it's going to be well worth it. The seeds that you are sowing now in the ground is going to be well worth it. Don't give up, Virgo, okay? So the word that Spirit wants Virgo to keep at the forefront of their mind in the month of August is power. Remember your power. Keep it at the forefront of your mind. Okay? Yes, things happen in life. Yes, we fall down sometimes. But it's just very important that you remember your power. Remember who you are. Okay? So I love you so much, Virgos. I hope that this message brought you clarity and understanding. It was such an honor to read for the beautiful soul who is watching this. And I will catch you on my channel. For others to follow, she blazing.